Howdy, folks. Welcome to Grim Gaming. This is Grim. Today is May 4th, 2025, and we're going to be playing the daily challenge on GeoGuessr. We are currently 488 days into our streak. We will hit 489 today, and we will also finish off the week, hopefully strong. We did have a gold medal 2 days ago, which was the first in a while, but we've been pretty consistent with the silvers recently. Um, Scores look fairly solid, fairly reasonable for getting the silver at least. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump into this. As always, there are 5 3-minute rounds. Moving, panning, zooming is allowed. We will not be moving, but we will be starting off in, oh, don't know, potentially Senegal. We've got the ladder pole here with this particular pole top. You could have this in like Spain or France area, but this is obviously not Spain or France. So this should just be Senegal new truck coverage. I'm not sure where this is. I believe all the newer coverage is down in the south, but I'm not 100%. We'll go kind of that area. Nope, it was not. So the tuba guess or these guess would have been way better off, but like I said, I thought, especially with it looking as green as it did, but I thought all the newer coverage was down here or along up here. But this looks very dry. What are we at here? We are in Russia, more than likely. Looks like a Russian sign. It's a very large city, it looks like. Suburban sprawl. Um, but no like actual large buildings. Like this is all buildings over here. Like lots of people here. Um, so this should be a big city, other than no big city buildings. There may be some big city buildings over there. I'm not sure. Um, but as far as vibe guessing here, not really certain. I mean, this should be central Russia somewhere. I don't. There is some bigger buildings here. Not huge, but yeah, I could definitely see this being in the central Russian area. And maybe even anywhere from Omsk to Chita. Um, somewhere around here. It does have a very similar to like Mongolia vibes, especially with the spread out housing. Um, like very much grasslands and stuff like that. I don't think it's Irkutsk, whatever. Um, Definitely some mountains to the south. So it could be something like this. Could be this area here. Could be these mountains down here as well. Uh, those are smaller than they looked. Um, yeah, probably this range right here would be the ones to the south. So I don't think it's Irkutsk, but okay, it was. Ulan Ude. Those southern mountains don't look as big as they. I was expecting. Maybe I shouldn't have been, but like these looked fairly large back there. Um, so I was expecting them to show up a little bit more here. I mean, that's odd. Like I said, I would have expected them to show up looking like this area here, not seeing a little tiny bit of hills right here. Now, it is possible that maybe it's just the way that the yeah, I still would have expected it to be more like this here, but um, I don't think that I would have. It just was there even mountains north? Um, just some. These look smaller than the mountains south, honestly, which is weird because I don't know. I certainly would never have gotten Elon Ear Day. Like I said, I mean, I think somewhere around here would have been maybe I would have been better off guessing. I mean, not better off, but like honestly, like Abcan area, like looks, does have the mountains south. I don't know. Like I said, um, yeah, okay, makes sense to me. All right. Unfortunately, not a great score. We've got two non-great scores already. We do have a. Hold on. All right, so I was gonna say this metal pole here I would generally see in someplace like maybe Turkey or Serbia or something like that. But then I saw this down here, and this looks like a Hungarian or potentially Romanian. Um, but I think the language is likely going to be Hungary. Don't know these signs. Yeah, I think Utka is Hungary, but I don't can't 100% place that. I can't read this either. Yeah, like I said, I'd say probably, especially with Gen 4, maybe just Hungary. I'd probably go Southern, maybe. I don't know, just because, like I said, that particular poll here reminds me of something I'd see in like Serbia more. But it was Southern, but on the other side. Let's see here. Baroque mansions, interesting. Festic Sea Palace. Mm, probably this right here. Wow, that is that is pretty cool. I will admit. I will admit that that's pretty cool. Hmm. Anyway, certainly not getting gold today, but we are in Australia here, based on the road lines and the um, bollard here, driving left. No idea where. Haywood. I wish I could see signs. I wish I was at this intersection here where this T's in. Um, I really no idea. But oh well. Did I see any plates? No, not really. I don't know if this is like a city name or something. Like initial vibes here would be somewhere like maybe like Victoria, maybe New South Wales, Southern. It's certainly not up here. Not red enough for it to be Queensland. So I'd probably focus my search here in like the Victoria area. Um, like I said, I'll look for a Haywood. It would probably be pretty small, so I've got a minute to try and just skim. I'm gonna start. What we got here? I'm gonna start over this direction and just see if I see anything that looks like a Haywood. Wombat Creek, Ryan's, Hazelwood. Sometimes I do this too fast and I don't actually see stuff. Extremes like in Germany the other day. Hayes. Johnson. Not really seeing it. Probably a little too far out to be able to like. Holy crap! I think I actually may have seen it as I literally zoomed out. It might have been on the screen. I didn't have time to click it or anything like that, but I honestly believe as I was zooming out, I saw it right before it clicked. Interesting. Hey, I think honestly, like if I had had another 15 seconds, I would have gotten it. Because I don't know if I wasn't as rushed as I was. I don't know if I would have zoomed out as when I did, but I swear to God, I'll have to see on the video playback, but I think as I was pulling out, I saw Haywood. Like it looks like it shows up right here, even. Um, yeah, so maybe a closer zoom would have been a better option to start with. Because I could have, and honestly, like I was at this zoom level when I zoomed out to figure out where I was starting at. So I may have had Haywood on the screen multiple times without seeing it. Um, wow, that does not help my scores. Right, we have Spanish with the truck here. Looks like single solid yellow. Probably Panama with the truck. I'm not 100% certain. La Arena Chititri. I don't know if Chititri is a place or not, but there is an arena somewhere. Panama is a small country at least, so I don't see Chititri, maybe? Might be, let me just see. Might be it doubled that. Yeah, it looks like there was a doubling right here somewhere. Yeah, because that and that doubled. So I think it's just chitri, not chittatry. So I think it just doubled that from the edge of that H right here. Yeah. I don't know where we're at near this area. There's actually some sort of sign here that I did not even realize would be visible. Um, uh, but it doesn't really look like it's going to help. 2015, 2016, not sure. Something in October. Um, I said we'll just go somewhere in Chitch Tree, and hopefully that this bus is somewhere close there. Um, it's almost a 5K right there. I will take that one. So, Chittree. Um, maybe I could have found the arena, but I don't think we were close to the arena. I think it's just a residential area. Um, yeah, so I assume there is an arena here somewhere. Maybe here. It's a stadium, not an arena, but looks like a shopping center. Not really sure where the arena is. But there is one here, I'm sure, because of that bus. Or another stadium. Huh. Anyway, we're spending too much time doing that. Yeah, so we actually were very close to that gold medal. I think I just verify. Yeah, easily. If I had seen Haywood, which shows up pretty far out, like it shows up pretty far out right here. Um, and that's I should have done a better when I used to do this, you know, like every day, all like for a lot, like hours at a time. Like I always used to say that it's better to start your Zoom search at a higher level and then zoom in if you don't see anything. But I yeah, I didn't do that there. If I had 5K this, and like I said, you can see that at this zoom level. Not 5K, but honestly, like a 5K would have been easily possible because we were coming into a big T section and matched the road angle. Like would be like I honestly should have 5K'd this, um, but I didn't obviously. But yeah, I should have been able to 5K this, and that would have been gold, but I didn't. So oh well. The main thing though is that we continued our streak. We are at 489 days. We will hit 490 tomorrow. And yeah, just 11 more days to where we hit that 500 mark. So, um, yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Y'all have a good day and be safe.